Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
There he goes left side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big run there by Jones. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings' 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
complete.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. He may try and... Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in Week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
Here's Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Play fake. Cousins. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. 30, 36.
To throw again. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense. Check 26.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Rodgers.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check three. SOS. Easy. Check 30.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Daniil Hunter.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And
coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Barr on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Oh, it's no good. Barr pushed it right. And this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Dalvin Cook.
Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
37. Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On second down, Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Preston Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They go play action. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen.
Cousins.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
working out of the gun. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Cousins again. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Cousins pass intercepted.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Handoff comes to Cook.
Dalvin Cook, the ball.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
eluding the pressure right. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Cousins now. He's got Smith here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Smith Jr.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Cook on the carry. The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a gain of a yard.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And that's complete to Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Ball carrier.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Just like that. Check out.
Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Packers 14. Vikings nothing.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The Viking ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. There's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Fighting through. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Making the catch is Sternberger. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Rodgers.
3 yards to gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Third down and 7.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
3-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
On the carry. Preston Smith on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The Vikings on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 35. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to
second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They get this out left, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Minnesota.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run, Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
He was brought down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Cook, and that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Cousins now from the 50. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Kyle Rudolph. Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.